Hi students, it's time for another art class and I hope you're doing great. It's almost the end of the trimester, so the projects we're working on are going to be for next trimester, but I hope you're having fun with them. So let's look at the Godzilla of the week and then we'll get on with the art, right? So this week we have Gauss. He's an enemy of Gamera, and Gamera is that turtle I showed you a while back, and this guy is Gauss. He's the chief nemesis of Gamera. He's kind of like a bat creature, and he's kind of cool. This toy is like from 1995, which is like 25 years old. It didn't seem old at the time when I bought it, but now he's like super old. Anyways, he's kind of a clunky toy, but he's a cool monster. And that's Gauss. He fights Gamera. Gamera's that turtle-like Godzilla creature. Similar to Godzilla, right? Anyways, that's it for the Godzilla of the week. Let's get to the art portion of the video. Hi, fourth graders. Today we're going to continue our Midnight Mosaic. We're going to continue to go around our spiral, around kind of our moon, and we're going to fill in. We're not going to fill in by the tree. We talked about that last time. Let's talk about cutting all your pieces. I already cut them. I cut mine for today, but you need to cut out all your pieces. So we're using like this blue and also this turquoise. The video may not show a difference that much, but we got the turquoise. It's kind of like a, I don't know, it's turquoise. So we got turquoise and we just got blue. I kept my light blue and a little bit of the kind of that yellowish color. So I want to transition from this to the blue, but I'm also going to mix up the regular blue and the turquoise. The only two colors we're not using are the purple. There's like a purple and a dark blue, so we're not using that. Now we're not going to use all of our blue, so like I left a little for next time. I probably took about half. I'm probably using about half of this blue. I used all of the turquoise. I had like a thin strip of turquoise. I already cut it up, just so it doesn't take forever for me to show you that, right? So I cut up all my turquoise. I cut up half of my other blue, and I'm going to mix them up because I want them to be together. Now just let me quickly show you how we cut these up. You want to cut them up into small strips like this. This is about 1/4 of an inch, right? And you'll have a bunch of these. I already cut all mine up. And then you're just gonna, I have a box. You're gonna cut them into something like this box. And you're just gonna cut them in there small. And some of them, and you can, they don't have to be perfect squares. In fact, if they're not all perfect, maybe some are at slight angles, it'll look unique. So that's good. That's what you want. And then you might want to have some tiny ones. There, so I got some tiny ones. Okay. So you want to cut them all up like that. And then you want to mix the turquoise with the blue. You want to mix it together. So I'm going to mix that up. That way we have variety. That way it's not all just the blue. I mean the turquoise. They're very similar. They're very similar in value. Value is how dark it is, right? So I'm really mixing these up. So this is a darker value than my light blue, right? Light blue is lighter. This is darker. So this is probably like a 2 or a 3 value. The smaller the number, the lighter it is. And this is probably like a 5 out of 9. I don't know, something like that. You'll learn more about that soon. If I haven't talked about it, I always talk about it. So we'll talk about it. But anyways, I mixed them up. So I've got my blues, I got my light blues. Next time we'll do the dark blue and the purple, okay? So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to start with my light blue. I'm going to get my glue. Actually, this is the part where I can start mixing in my blue and my light blue together. So let's see, I'm gonna get this glue ready. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. I'm gonna just get all in there. Okay. Now that looks like a lot of glue, so I can kind of spread it around with my orange cap. You want to kind of get in there. You want to get right up to that. Okay, Okay, let me get some of this. You want to get right up to that tree. So I'm going to get some of these. And I'm going to have some of these handy. So I'm going to start by just putting some of these down. Let's see. Now when you put them next to the tree, you want to hug that tree. You want it to like really be close. Let's see here. I'm going to try to leave a little bit of a gap there. Okay, I don't think I'm getting a gap. If you have a tiny one, like this one's a tiny one, I can put it in right there. You know, I could have even cut that out. Like I could have cut that to be a triangle because that was kind of like a little triangle space. Okay, well, anyways, I'm going to put these in here. You want to still have a little bit of a black outline around your tiles, right? And you want to try to mix these up a little. Let's see, you want to mix some of that turquoise with your other blue. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly mixed up. Like I can do 2 turquoise, 1 blue, right? Dude, stick. You want to kind of press it down. If you get gunk on your fingers, you just kind of rub it off so that way you don't get dirt. Wash your hands before you do this. My hands are clean, but if you're like, if your hands are dirty, wash your hands because all that dirt is going to get in the glue and then you're going to glue it to your pieces. It's going to be like no good. Dude, my glue is already drying up. That is not cool. Okay. If you go off your page a little bit, you can always trim that later. Okay, so I'm getting over to near the tree, so I want to hug the tree with a shape. In fact, I'm going to do another one. You want to get right in there. Yeah, like that. So that you can see like the shape. It's okay to put them in different directions like that. I don't like it that my glue is drying so fast. Oh, and I can also mix in some of my lighter colors too. I haven't been doing that. That's funny. I forgot. So I'm gonna mix some in up here. I'm gonna put them in my hand. So I have a little bit of light, a little bit of the dark. Bummer. I'm gonna get a lighter one in there. Can you even see it? Got a lighter one, going back to dark. So I'm mixing some light with dark. Can I get this closer? Get this closer. I'm gonna get a lighter one in there. Darker. Boy. Okay, so I tried to mix up some of those lighter ones in there. Oh look, I got a little space here. I forgot though. I kind of forgot down here, so I'll add some more in the next row. Um, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do another row. Um, I'm not gonna use so much glue this time. I'm just gonna focus on this area because I ran out of the glue is drying. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna try to what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to cut some if I need to get real skinny in there. Okay, so first let's see. I wanna add some of these lighter ones in here, just so that it's mixing. Okay, maybe another light one. I'm gonna put it right here. So there's a little bit of space there. I need a big one now. Let's see. Okay. Don't forget, you have to get the glue off your fingers. Get a light one in there. What it does is it gives a nice variety. Okay, got this big one. Let me see if I have a skinny one. Here's kind of a skinny one. Okay. Ugh. Dude. Okay. Now let's see what I got here. Let me see what I got in my hand. This one's kind of skinny. I'll start with this one. Okay. Now I really need a skinny. Oh, here we go. I kind of got it. Oh, I dropped it. There we go. Okay. And now I need a real thin one to go in there. So maybe I'm just going to cut it. Don't forget to clean the gunk off your fingers because they'll start sticking to your hands more than the they'll stick to your hands more than the. Okay, so I'm gonna trim it, right? So let's see, I'm gonna get a real skinny one. There, that looks good. So that's like thin little triangle, and that'll fit in nicely there. It helps to like really. I mean, I only really have to do that in these. There's only a couple spots where I need to do that, but that will make it look really. It'll really make it conform to that tree, so that'll be kind of nice. I want to put a little. I need a little small one to put right here. Let's see. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, got a little skinny one in there. Okay, so I'm gonna do another row here. Okay. Again, I want to get right on that edge. I'm going to get some of the stuff in my hand again. I got some of the light still. In fact, I'm going to put a light one right here. I'm going to follow that form very carefully. It's that tree. Okay, put another one in here. Another light one. Dark one. So you want to mix, I don't know, I'm like 2 rows away from my initial row, and I'm trying to mix. You want to mix them up. You don't just want it to all be like one color, like blue. I'm mixing in the blue with the turquoise, and then I'm also mixing in occasionally, not a lot, but occasionally I'm mixing in some of these lighter ones in here. So it helps gradate. It's not like, so it's real bright here, and then it's slowly getting darker, but there's a little bit of light in there, and it helps it transition, and it looks real interesting, right? And let's see, I got so many. Did I put 2 there? Oh, I guess I'm putting those next to each other. I'm gonna get another light one, but I want it to be right here. This one can go here. Okay. I want a dark one. Oh man. I'm gonna fast forward. Once I do this row, I'm gonna like fast forward. So you don't have to watch all this. Maybe you already fast forwarded it. This just takes a long time, and I'm not really teaching you really anything new. So let's see. Let me put these in, and then you can pause it, and you can just go around and around. Let's see. Okay. You want to get them close, but you want to still see that black outline around your pieces. Oh, there. They're all small one here. Okay, check, and then one more. So those go off the page, but I can trim them later. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to glue these down, but we'll probably fast forward this part of the video just because it's going to take forever. But I'm going to do some more rows. I'm going to do some more rows. I'm going to do a couple more of these. I'm going to add a few more of these lighter ones in there, but now I'm going to do less of these lighter ones in here and more of the medium ones because I'm getting further away from the light source. I'm still going to do a couple, so I kind of have a little bit mixed in. And so I'm just going to go around, and I'm going to keep going around and around and around, and it's going to start filling in this whole tree. But I'm going to do some of it, and then I'm just going to fast forward it because you don't want to watch me for the next 20 minutes do this, right? So let's see here. So I'm going to do this. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna start it, and I'm just gonna transition to it. I'll just like fade. Let's see. You can even get some of these little light yellow ones in there. Like I'm gonna put. See, I want to put another dark one in there. Let's see. I'm gonna get yellow. It might be a star. Okay, here you can see that I'm trying to go around my tree. I'm trying to like conform around the edge of my tree, and I'm gonna keep going around here like a spiral. So I'm just gonna fast forward to that part. Okay, here you can see I filled in this area. And now I'm going to kind of fill in over here. And then you probably want to fill in over here too, but I'm probably not going to show you all that. So let's see here. But you can start to see my tree, right? When I fill in over here, I definitely want to follow this tree branch. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to skip to the end of when I do that because it's going to take forever. Okay. All right. So here you can see that I kind of went around. I didn't go all the way around here, but you would probably go around here too. So for this week, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop here for the video. But if I was a student, I would continue this into this part of the tree. I would do this area too, and it curves around. So I don't know, we will have done half of it, like, and you'll kind of go around this tree. So this will take some time. I'm going to finish this later while I'm watching TV, but there's no reason for me to like do it all right now. But you're gonna do this area too. Notice that the further away I get from the center, the less I'm using these light tiles. So now this is just the kind of the blue and the turquoise. And so here I got some. I probably could have put like one of these maybe in here or here. But I am slowly just only using the blue and the turquoise. And so that's probably what's going to happen over here. If you want to occasionally put a yellow here or there, that's cool. But don't do too much yellow mixed in with your blue. It'll disrupt the gradient, right? Oh, looks like I can put a little spot here. And then fill up your spots. So like here I can put a real small one, right? So let's see. Let me find a small one. That's why it's good to cut like different sizes. Let's see, that's a light blue. I got one right. Oh man, I can't even get it. I can't even pick it up. Okay, I guess I got one. I don't know. So, and then I can always see fill up those spots. Okay, so that's it. So don't forget, you're gonna finish up into here. It'll take some time, so listen to some music. I'm just gonna stop the video because you don't need to. I'm just going to fade to this part anyways, but you're going to go in here and finish that. Next week, we'll go lower, and we'll do this blue, and it'll transition into the dark blue, but we'll still be mixing some of this into the dark blue and the purple. And so this will kind of slowly mix into the dark blue, and it'll slowly mix into the dark blue too. But for next week, I'm going to have all this finished. So this will all be finished for next week, so make sure you finish that over here too. So we're about down to like right here. So finish all that. All right? And that's it. That's it for today. This project takes a long time. What can I say? It takes a long time. But if you're real careful and you position your tiles all neatly and you have that little black gap and you follow the tree, looks like I'll put a small one there, a little triangle there. But if you follow your tree very carefully, this is going to be a really awesome piece, and it's going to be very satisfying when you're all complete with it, when it's all finished and it looks great. So we may not get that great feeling until it's all finished, but it's going to look awesome. So I hope you had fun, and if not, just stick at it and finish it up. Finish it up to here. So do all this side. Don't forget to follow the tree, kind of like what I did. You follow the tree so you can see that. And I'll see you next time. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.